If things are ideas, what is real? It is plain that as each thing or idea depends for its full rounded expression upon the mind that perceives it, as we have already seen, then a question might arise as to whether there is, after all, anything there for us to cognize. If we all see colors differently, if coolness, softness, and even forms and vibrations look different to each of us, and they do to a certain degree, what factor of the idea remains permanent? Is there a thing in itself? Is not everything after all an illusion, and is not all the world in our own minds? I suspect that this question will sound stupid to the average person, and well it may, yet so vexing is the problem of reality that the tallest minds have often lost their bearings here, and have become space wanderers, while the mind that judges everything on the face of it as by an instinct of nature kept what must, in the light of present understanding of the universe, can to be regarded as the truer path. But let us ask and answer the question that we may see why we call things real and not illusions. We have already seen that being or mind is the substance of all, and that in creation we find being becoming manifest or expressed. Life will not be at all if we could not create or act. Creation is the form taken by God's thought. Recognizing God or the inner principle of all as mind, coextensive with infinity, we perceive that its only method of action is mental, that is, by thought. But we always find the thought or expression in the form of vibration, so that we know that thought is vibration, force or energy. It is also by no means impossible that which we call being, mind or cosmic consciousness, is itself of the same nature as vibration. In other words, consciousness or vibration is at once the material of God and the universe. If this be so, then, in the act of what we call creation, the only thing that will be necessary will be to lower the rate of vibration at any chosen point when it will become what we call matter. The thought of creative mind will then mold this substance into form. In that case, we have no problem at all as to how the transition takes place, from mind to thought or vibration. Since both are one, this will do away with the whole question of illusions, since whatever we see will be the ultimate real self, or God in individual form. At any rate, vibration or thought is the substance of the visible universe, since the atom is but a composite of energy. Matter is therefore thought in form, which in turn can be recognized only by mind. Man is aware of that which we call matter or physical substance only through the activity of consciousness. In other words, the energy resident in matter produces in our mind a series of psychic shocks, which we translate into an interpretation of matter as sound, color, odor, and so on. It is a fact, then, that the basis of matter is also the basis of consciousness, for both are being process of expression or vibration. When therefore I see anything, I am perceiving the thought of the Creator and interpreting it through my mind, which is akin to His. In other words, there is something real outside of my individualized mind, but I can cognize it only because it is related to my mind, since it and I are in the one mind, and it is an idea or thought appealing to me. Let us illustrate the principle in the case of a rose. Suppose I say, I see a rose, and then close my eyes and say, I do not see the rose. The rose disappears from my vision. If I open my eyes again, the rose reappears. What is it that appears and disappears? Certainly, it is the mental image or subjective vision of the rose, which appears and disappears. Apparently, there remains something which is outside my own conscious thinking, which does not so quickly appear and disappear, for there is the presence there of something which awakened my attention to itself. And my friends see a rose in the same place and at various times without my calling their attention to it.